Hi Park family, it's David. Okay, I also just wanted to get one more thought down on video tonight, and this thought has to do with the cheesiness of David's Park and of David City, and so we might call it Kuhn cheesiness. You know, some of the things that we do in David's Park and David City, because they're, you know, amusement things or entertaining things, or, you know, not so very wonderful things, or not so very magical things, or not so very intriguing things. And albeit it is, you know, there's a lot of things that we do that are, you know, very cheesy as it relates to David's Park and David City. However, when it comes to warring the war on doubt, on the devil and the devil's jerks and evil, you know, this is always something that we take great pride in and strive to war the most pure and perfect warfare that we can war when it comes to warring with the devil and the devil's jerks and evil in the war on doubt. We don't mess around when it comes to warring on the devil and the devil's jerks and evil. We always strive for perfection in all of our warfare, and I just wanted to get that on record. But outside of that, there's many things, almost everything that we do in David's Park and David City, which we could certainly call, you know, cheesy, or call it Kuhn cheese, you know, Kuhn Park and City cheese type stuff. But over the course of our lifetime, the cheesy things that we do in David's Park and David City add up to be important cheesy things, you know, and they become very important cheesy things to the Kuhns, and they become very important cheesy things to the Kuhn cult, which are, you know, who will be permanent park and city, you know, family members, and who spend their time defending the park and the city and warring in the park and the city like David does. And so yes, David's Park and David City is very, you know, it has what we could call Kuhn cheese, lots of it, but there's also some value to it. And so, you know, it's important, Kuhn cheese, when it comes to certain things in David's Park and David City. And then there's a time for, you know, seriousness in our warfare, in our what I call Kuhn war. There's a time for seriousness in Kuhn war, and then there's a time for fun and play in Kuhn war. And it just, you know, you really have to seek for the guidance of the Holy Ghost, the Park and City Ghost, and the dead when you go about warring your own personal warfare. So anyhow, I just want to get some of those thoughts on record tonight, and I look forward to talking to you guys again real soon. All right, bye.